Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and I'm so happy to have you here with me today in my little teeny tiny corner of YouTube. Today is April 12th, you guys. Today is my 3rd year anniversary with Tim. We are so excited. We're not really doing anything tonight because while he is in town, he is working a vessel. So he's working like 16 to 18 hours a day. He leaves at like 7 o'clock in the morning and he gets home at like 12 o'clock, 12:30 the next morning. So like midnight, 12:30. So he's tired, you know, and so we're not going to celebrate today, but I figured I'm excited. You know what I mean? It's my anniversary. So I'm going to do a little makeup. I'm going to do this look because this is really like my go-to date night look. I like a really, you know, flawless complexion. I like a nude but sparkly eye, and I love the classic red lip. There's just something so classic about a girl in a red lip going on a date. So yeah, if this look is something you want to see me kind of tutorial, not really, I'm not really talking you through it, but if you just want to hang out, get ready with me for my anniversary, go ahead and stick around and let's get into the video, y'all. Okay, you guys, for today's foundation, I'm going to be mixing both the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation and the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I'm going to be mixing them. I think I'm going to go in first with the NARS, but there's like not a whole heck of a lot in here. So if I need to, I'm going to dip into the Anastasia. They're pretty much the same freaking foundation, just sold by 2 different brands. Zoeva also makes like a drugstore dupe, affordable option dupe version of this foundation as well. Oh, and in this foundation, I am shade Mont Blanc. I'm Mont Blanc in every single NARS foundation. It's actually kind of light for me right now because I do have like the remnants of a self tanner on. And so the foundation is like a little, I mean, it's matching, it's fine, I can warm it up, but I'm used to seeing myself much darker than this. And my neck has pretty much peeled off as well, but I just still feel like I look pretty white, especially in the viewfinder. It's not as obnoxious in person, but in the viewfinder, holy cow, I look like I'm painting my face white. For concealer, I am going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I think it's the Magic Touch. Yeah, Magic Touch concealer. I have it in shade 1. I did just recently purchase this, but I've been using it quite a bit here recently, and I still think the Joe foot is like oddly shaped, right? Like it kind of looks like it got bent or something, but it's fine. It doesn't like cause any problems during application. But aside from it having a kind of an unusual doe foot like shape, I think it's a beautiful concealer. It has been my go-to. I've also really been loving this Rare Beauty concealer brush. It is so soft, so easy to use. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm kind of thinking about getting the their foundation brush because I've been really enjoying applying my foundation with a brush here recently, and I would love to see the quality of the theirs because this is freaking awesome. For powder, I'm actually going to go in with 2 different powders to set under my eye. I have completely fallen in love with this Essence Brighten Up banana powder. I think it's so freaking stunning. It's the perfect under eye powder. It's so, so nice. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in Butter. Love this powder. Top 3 for sure. So first I am going to set my under eye because those bad boys love to crease. Now I'm just going to take an e.l.f. powder total face brush. I'm just gonna dip it into my little cup of powder here. And I'm just gonna, a lot of people use a sponge for this. I like to use a brush. I feel like it looks less cakey if I use a brush opposed to a wet sponge. And I just put a little bit just to set my makeup, to take that kind of like emollient feeling off my skin. I do like to lightly set my entire face. I don't really have oily skin, but I feel like if I don't set my makeup with just like a thin veil of powder, I can always like feel my foundation. It always kind of feels like tacky, or you know, and I just don't like that feeling. I feel like if I just put a little bit of powder, it takes that feeling away. For bronzer, a product that I've been absolutely loving and strictly reaching for is this LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer in Courage. I think this bronzer is absolutely beautiful. It's the perfect tone. It's just everything I love and more. Okay, so for cheeks, I like to do something kind of nudie and neutral. You know, my hair is pretty bright. I'm gonna have a bold lip tonight, so my cheeks and my eyes are gonna be pretty neutral in tone. So I'm gonna be using two different brands. I'm gonna go in with this Almay. I'll probably use this one more so of a topper because it does have kind of like a sparkle sheen to it. But I'm gonna be tapping into my BH Cosmetics Nude Blush palette. I love this palette. It is like, whoop, it is all you need. I don't know if they still sell this. I know BH Cosmetics just went bankrupt and sold their formula, so I don't know if you can get your hands on this, but if you can, this BH Cosmetics Nude Blush 10 color blush palette, buy it because it is amazing. To apply my blush today, I am going to be using this Firma 102, one of my favorite blush brushes for sure. I am going to tap into this like mauve pink. It's much more brown in person. It definitely looks baby pink, but it definitely has more of like an orangey brown look to it. I'm going to tap into that one, and then I'm also going to go into the shade right next to it, which is really brown. They look kind of pinky on the screen. I don't know why it's picking up that way, but they're more brown in nature than pink. I've had this palette for 10 years almost, like between like 8 and 10 years, and it gets me. It still gets me every time I use it. I'm like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. If I can find it, I'll Google it whenever I'm doing the editing. If I can find it online somewhere, I will definitely link it below. Now I'm going to grab a Sonia Kashuk, oof, it's not numbered, but it's like a domed blush brush. It's very loosely packed. I'm gonna just kind of run this in this Almay Healthy Hue blush. I have it here in Nearly Nude, so it's on theme. These are just a little bit more sheer, and I just think it's so beautiful to just kind of like place on top. So for highlight, I'm actually going to mix two products together. One is the Milani Champagne Baked Highlighter, and then we have the Becca Vanilla Quartz. The Milani is more gold in nature. So pretty. And the Becca one is like a perfect pearl. I love mixing these two together. This is the Milani, or I'm sorry, this is the Becca. I love mixing these two together because they're like, obviously one is kind of goldy and one is more pearl, but they both have a pink undertone. So when you mix them together, it's really nice. Really, really nice. So I'll first pick up the Milani one because it's a little bit darker. You know? Okay. Now we're gonna go in with the Becca, and I just kind of place this like on the high points. Okay. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit, and we're gonna talk about our eyeshadow look. Okay guys, so for today's eye look, now that we're all zoomed in, I'm gonna be using one of my favorite palettes, she never lets me down, y'all. And she is Miss Tati Beauty. I love this palette, because I love Tati, and obviously this palette came out at the hype of Tati. Tati could do no wrong at the point in time when this palette came out. Okay, Tati just moved to Texas. Texas has enough people, but we'll make room for Tati for sure. So I love this palette. It's just everything your girl needs in her life. Okay, look at this palette. It's so, it's so good. I also have like a connection, like a warm connection to this palette, aside from loving Tati. But this palette came out in 2020. And I ordered it and I received it the day I gave birth. I wanted to do a video so bad with this palette. It's one of the reasons why I ordered it, of course, but I ordered it because I love Tati and I wanted to do a video with it. And I received it, like it came in the mail the day I went in for my inversion to like flip her from being in breached position. And when they flipped her, I went into labor. So I never, like, it just sat there because I gave birth and I was postpartum and and I was so excited for this freaking palette, and it just like sat there patiently waiting for me after giving birth. I just think this palette, it's so beautiful, it's so special, and yeah, we're gonna use it today. So my eye look today is gonna be neutral, basic, 2, maybe 3 colors. I'll probably throw on a shimmer, but it's gonna be neutral, you guys. So I'm just gonna play some music in the background and I'm gonna fast forward through this part and y'all can just kind of watch along. Grab a snack. This would be a good time to go get a drink, go refill your drink, go grab a snack, go pee if you need to, because we're just gonna kind of zip through this eye look. So for my all over lid shade, I just swatched Aura. I swatched the matte one. Well, yeah, I mean, it's matte, but it has shimmers in it. And then there's this texture on top, still Aura. Oh, but it's the sequin. Yeah, so this is the matte and this is the sequin formula. I don't know if you can catch that, but oh, it's beautiful. The sequin is this right here. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh my god. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do on the lid. Oh yeah. Are you kidding? Are you freaking kidding? Oh my god. Okay. So I went ahead and I finished the eyes off camera. My camera cut off and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna keep on going and then I'll just show you where we're at. So what I did is I actually used some of the glitter. I stuck with Aura. I used some of the glitter. I placed it just on the actual lid, and then I used the whole row of Aura just in different spots of my eye. And then of course I did use Soothe, this matte color, in like my outer corner and my crease and a little bit on my lid as well. So that's the eyes. Okay, so moving on with the rest of the face, I am going to go in and do my lips. I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Lippy Duos. These are so cute. I used one in my shopping haul Get Ready With Me video. I used the shade Chi Chi. Today we're gonna be using, so the lip pencil side is Bossy and the lipstick side is Trust Me. I did do swatches of each shade in my shopping haul video. Ah, I broke it. Oh no. Yeah, this pencil is kind of like, it's a little crumbly and I just bought it. Okay. Now let's see what the lipstick side is talking about. And the lipstick shade is Trust Me. And this is so creamy. I love this lipstick so much. The lip liner was a little dry, a little hard to work with. Don't know if I'll use the lip liner side again because I've got some pretty great red lip liners in my collection already. But the lipstick side in that shade Trust Me, divine, beautiful, beautiful. For mascara, I am going to be using the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. I recently purchased this and I've been using it almost every day now, each time I put my makeup on, and I absolutely am loving this mascara. Alright you guys, I am so sorry but my camera did die. So while I let the battery get a little juice, I did go ahead and just brush my hair. You know, nothing crazy, but I figured I'd come back because how rude would it be if I didn't show you guys the finished look. I just think it's so pretty, so classic, so effortless. I mean, the most exciting thing here is the glitter on my eyes. Everything else was super easy. I'm not really a lash girl, but if lashes are your thing, I did pick out a lash just to recommend to you guys that I do think are really pretty. It's allergy season, you guys, and lashes are not my friend. So I opt out, but if you're a lash girl, I definitely recommend these. I got this at a BoxyCharm, and my favorite is the one that's on top. It's in Baby Girl. This is the Monarch Lash Pack, and the brand is Flirtatious Looks Cosmetics. Okay, they make really nice lashes, and that's someone who doesn't really like lashes, so you know they're good. Well, you guys, I just want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. I guess this was kind of a get ready for me, get ready date night edition. Let me know down in the comments what your go-to favorite date night look is. Do you like more of a bold eye and a nude lip, or are you like me and like a nude eye and a bold lip? I just think there's something so special about a red lip and date night. You know, it's classic, you know? Well, guys, thank you so much again. If you liked this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!